Okay, cool. So we're running. Thank you. Little behind the scenes. Oh, here's the gum again. You're going to take it? Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay,
What a
thanks.
good
Hey, I
man.
know.
Okay, I'll put it.
He's cleaned up my vomit before, too.
Wow.
You're not sticking it to the couch, are you?
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
floor.
All right. Welcome back to... Look at Mark's face. Chandra would never do that
It's on the bottle.
on camera.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, that I can see
Yeah, I
for
believe
sure.
it. Mark was just saying that people are trying to balance lit blunts on his couch. So,
Oh yeah.
well, this is like the intro to the intro. I like this.
Yeah.
This is a little behind the scenes before the scenes.
B-roll
Of the
as
big-
A-roll.
As a roll.
As we roll.
Yeah, as we roll.
Yeah, you know, that's how we roll.
And we're rolling right now. And welcome to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. Hi, I'm Nikki Davis, licensed comedian, stand-up esthetician. It's so clever, right? It's so clever.
I didn't expect that to... that's funny. I like that.
So dumb. Because if I don't make a joke out of it, everyone's like, okay, yeah, I get it. But they're not getting the joke. They're just hearing the right words.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it is pretty corny.
It'd be kind of interesting if you had to get licensed. Like if it was like to be a comic or whatever, you have to be like, I'm sorry, you got to pay your dues.
I think
Literally,
you should.
like
I
you
think
have
you
to
should.
like code it. But then like the city would come by with like code enforcement because you paid, and they'd be like, nah, I don't know, the jokes aren't up to code, and you have to rework all your shit.
and then they check back with you in 30 days.
Yeah. They're like, oh well, you have 30 days to straighten up your act.
Yeah.
And if you can't permit, and yeah, because you have to have a permit to. Oh my God. I think it would cut down on the amount of people doing it.
Oh God,
but then
just
it'd be
you
still
saying that
like
sounds good.
it would still be like those people that have really uncool personalized license plates. You can't stop them from buying this garbage.
Oh yeah.
So like anybody with money can just do this.
Oh, that's true.
You would get like black market permits.
Exactly.
Too, you know?
Oh, it would open up
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then anybody doing jokes about black market permits at first would be like suspect. And then it would be like so well done that like.
Well, they wouldn't make a joke about it if it were real, right?
Deep fake.
Right.
It'd be deep fake.
Yeah, deep fake.
Yeah.
What is it?
Deep fake.
Deep fink?
Deep think could be one too.
Am I having hearing issues today? Or sure?
I don't think it's the hearing. I think it's the saying.
Mark is saying basically taxi medallions. Are you speaking English? Do you have a
yeah.
Oh,
What
is that how he communicates?
Yes, apparently. That's a new thing. That's a new thing.
He's like Stephen Hawking, except there's no voice saying it. It's just we have to read it.
It's just, we're just going to start calling him he.
But it worked. Yeah. Oh my God. Mark is the computer.
Him. Yeah,
Mark is just
him.
the computer.
Yeah. He's not.
Mark-
He's like Scar Joe. He's like Mark Joe.
Yeah. But basically, like taxi medallions, like you'd have to pay to drive a taxi.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So basically, it'd be like that. You have to pay like a certain amount of money. It was a yearly. Yeah, and then not everyone gets one. It's like in high demand.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, you can sell them, I guess. Like, there's I know bits of a piece of it from like movies. So
that
I
feels
don't
like
know.
a really big stretch in like the parallels, but maybe I'm just high and Mark is not.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. But I can see the parallel where it's like you'd have to pay for something to be able to do something else. So, people get like fake medallions, like, you can't drive this taxi cab or whatever, or it's passed down generations. There's like generations and generations of like stand-up comics.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
your father was
Yeah.
a stand-up comic and they pass down these medallions to family.
Your
to family.
grandfathered in.
Yeah, your grandfathered in.
Or you get like those coins that you put in with a string attached to it and you pull it back out. Am I on the right track with that or no?
I mean, when I think of medallion, yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
I think it's just like a certificate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not really like a pendant. Like,
Oh,
I can
okay, yeah.
drive here, and it's like a gold pendant with like a buffalo on it or something.
Well, well, buffaloes always deserve to be on coins.
Yeah, they roam.
Yeah, they
So I
roam.
don't know if that makes any sense. But
Maybe I will smoke some weed.
I know. I'm telling you, that is you do whatever you want. There's a little joint over there in the corner. It's like, just light it up. Is there a lighter over there?
There's a bunch of lighters. That's the one we've been like,
yeah,
it's a little backwoods.
Our guest was like, I'm not telling you who it is, but she was like, oh no, I'm fine. I don't want to like, she didn't want to get too loose, but she's looking at us going, it's fucking loose in here. It's loose is probably.
I gotta get to your level.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. One. I think it's a one hitter for sure.
I am definitely a one-hit wonder when it comes to joints now. I don't like just one and then
One and done.
like the whole like passing the thing on and on. Unless it's like a really big group of people.
Dude, if I'm at a party
Even
and that's
then-
happening, I can't drive home. Like,
No.
I can't drive home. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
My first instinct though was thinking about like, like you're hanging out with Rachel Wolfson in the back of the Comedy Store and you're passing back and forth and you don't want to seem like a prude.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then-
it's rude.
It's rude to be a prude.
Yeah. We're talking about this the other night. Like, if it comes to you in your rotation, and then someone's like, "Oh no, I don't want any,"
Yeah.
you can still pass it.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny
Yeah,
how people do that, where it's like, yeah, but
don't be such a
you
dork.
could still,
You don't have to pretend.
yeah. It's like, what do you
Like,
can still.
not so good.
Yeah, I can't touch this stuff.
Yeah.
Literally, I
Yeah.
can't.
There was some other stuff I wanted to bring up today. Do you have anything you wanted to bring up today?
I was just thinking about this before we started, and it's such a weird thing, but like when we start, you know how like it's normal to say hi, which is because you're saying hi to a camera, but then my instinct is to wave.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing to like, because there's no, usually when you wave, it's to someone.
Yeah.
And even then it's like a reflex. You're like, oh, hey, like to get their attention or whatever. But like, this is like, it just seems so weird, but it's so normal. Like you wave, like I'm not waving to somebody and they're like, he didn't wave to me. Like they're their computer or something.
Yeah, but I'm sure they appreciate your wave.
Yeah, I would appreciate a wave.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Is that what, do you find yourself doing that? Like,
In
not
my
that I'm
class.
not trying to
wave
influence
after
you
your
when you
class
get on
sometimes,
camera.
don't
Well,
you?
I'm gonna see what I do now because I don't know if I wave.
Yeah.
But she
I think I
definitely
do,
says
like-
goodbye. Oh,
Like
okay.
You-
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that
She's
thing,
doing
you
like
know?
this. Is the
That's,
thing,
I feel like doing that is like, there was a time I was working at Trader Joe's. I walked in, this guy had a big pallet of stuff in his hand, so he couldn't give me a handshake or a fist bump.
Mhm.
So he puts his elbow out.
Yeah.
And it was so funny that like,
It's funny watching.
I know
it.
he's
Hold
writing
on.
more. We have Stephen Hawking chiming in
let's the
again.
deaf
Deaf
listeners
listeners
know.
know.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's
yes,
true.
that is helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like the Holy Braille. Oh, no, it's
The
if you're
Holy
sorry.
Grail.
But I noticed that like the guy couldn't shake my hand. That was very funny, Mark.
I know,
by the
that
way,
was good.
I
That was
just
very
want to make sure
quick.
that you know.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
so that's
sure, yeah.
even though we had to wait for you to finish
It
typing,
wasn't bad.
it was very
I
quick.
watched it letter by letter.
That
was
does
so
take a
funny.
long time. In case you're not watching and you're only listening,
Actually, the opposite of
It
what
was so funny.
it was each letter one at a time while we're all looking at it, waiting for the setup.
But I appreciate that I could tell that the way you were typing, not even slowly, you were just trying to lean. I saw you leaning over to do it.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I knew that the thought came way before that. So I
Yeah.
appreciate, yeah.
It was very quick. Mark's quick.
How did you get a middle finger? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But anyways, what I was saying was like the fact that like he put his elbow out, like he couldn't shake my hand, but we had to make contact somehow to complete this OCD.
Yeah. Well, it's nice though.
It is. It was good physical contact. I was like, oh, that's cool. He
You're
went out of his
acknowledging
way.
each other's soul. It's like
Yeah.
namaste, you know, like
So by just kind of like, even just putting your hands out, being like,
yeah,
you are
something.
connecting.
Yeah, for sure. And we all feel very connected, especially on the internet now.
Totally. Yeah.
I was going to talk about migraines for a second, but now I feel like it's just going to be like kind of a bummer. But I'll just say it really quick. I think I've cured my migraines.
Wow.
I started putting fucking salt in my water.
Yes.
That's it. And
Yeah.
I haven't had a migraine since. It's been like close to
Mhm.
3 weeks. I was getting them every other day. It was getting to the point where like it was just ruining. Anyway, so if you get migraines, try it. Put a little pinch of salt in your water. Apparently, our guest knew, and I did not know that.
Yeah, you need electrolytes. You should try the Element little magnesium packets.
Oh, okay. And you just dump it in your water, dude. If I had only known, I would have
like
saved.
a nice flavor. It's like mango.
Oh, that's
or-
nice.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
look forward
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it. Yeah, instead of just like salty tears.
Mhm. Which is also nice.
Yeah, sometimes it is nice.
Rehydrating. Yeah.
All right, well, let's bring out the guest. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
First of all, let me just
excited.
preface this by saying all of these moments that you have watched, if you've watched all of our episodes, and then prior to that, anything you've watched in my life, have all led up to this moment in my life because this person that I'm bringing up, I know. But I want to preface before, anyways,
She's appreciative. Yeah. You're appreciative. Yeah.
she has the best energy. She's pushed me to do so many things and she's so inspiring. I know I'm going to cry. Crap, I'm going to cry.
You're good.
All right. So, but yeah, I'm just so happy that she's here. Honestly, I think you were probably the first person to tell me that like this would be even a good idea. And then it just grew from there. And I'm so happy about, this is like my favorite part of my whole life is being right here. So, all right. So this person's coming up. She's super funny. I mean, obviously you've been hearing her. She's hot as fuck. I would totally do her. She has an exercise sort of situation where you sign up and you lose weight and you get sexier called School of Thought. You guys start clapping, coming to the couch right now. Stasia Patwell. Yeah.
It is weird to clap for yourself.
No, it's not. It's awesome. You should always clap for yourself.
You're right. You're right.
This is so fun. I'm so
know.
glad you're here. Thanks for
glad.
coming.
I'm really excited that you started this. This is awesome.
Dude, you're the best.
Mm.
This is such an inspiring person. And I was telling Sandro too, and not to like not give you any time to talk, but he was like, you don't forget to tell her when she's here that like every time I give you a facial, when you leave, I feel 10 times better.
Really?
Yes. And that's not normal. I mean, I have clients who are very draining, and then I don't really attract them as much, but I have clients who are just, we just exchange energy.
Yeah.
But when you come, I'm like bouncing around.
Aw.
Seriously.
That's so nice to hear.
Yes, that is correct. I feel like I'm in like
Ed McMahon.
yes.
That's really nice to hear. You give the best facials on the planet. I mean, you're the only reason any of us can be on camera.
I'd like to take credit for that.
Yeah, you should forever.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. So I just wanted to let you know that before I forget.
That's
so
sweet. Thank you.
How have you been doing? So I know you've got a lot going on in your life.
I'm great. I'm moving to Greece in 8 days.
Wow.
Which is fucking
In 8
insane.
days?
Oh my God, 8
Greece
days.
in 8 days.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm moving for probably 6 months. And then I don't know, but I gave up my house. I met the man I'm gonna marry. And
not in that order.
Right. I met him, then I gave up my house. But my mom lives in Greece too. So it'll be
that's
nice
cool.
to also spend time with her. And I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready for a change, and it's so much healthier over there. It's so much easier to be like the food, the energy is like so. The energy is so energizing. People
are going to explode when they meet you.
Wow, yeah, she's hilarious. The energy is energizing.
Did the movie Grease have any influence on you going over there? Was there any correlation in any? When was the last time you watched the movie Grease?
Yeah,
probably 20 years ago.
Wow.
No, probably more. I'm 40. I definitely wasn't watching it at 20.
Okay.
Probably 30 years ago.
So there's like a 10-year layover. So everybody moves to Greece 10 years after they watch the movie.
Right. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared for that. So don't watch Grease unless you're ready to make a big move in 10 years.
Yeah. So I just sort of figured like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what am I don't need to be here. I mean, I love it here, but I'm also kind of over. I just need a change.
Yeah.
Like I need new shit on my eyeballs and like a new experience, and I want to learn Greek, and I want to be in love and like be there, and he can't be here yet. So, which is fine. It's like, I'm happy to go. So yeah, it's a new adventure for sure. I don't know where I'm going to be living or anything.
Wait, so are you not moving in together, or are you going to have your own separate place?
Yeah, we're going to get a place. We just don't know where.
You'll be with your mom first, I'm assuming.
We're going to stay in an Airbnb next to my mom for like a month, and then figure out like where in Greece we're going to be, an island or outside of Athens. I don't know. We don't know.
All of those words you said are just like, oh my God, islands. I know. And like, oh my God. Fucking awesome. It sounds like a dream.
Yeah, it is a dream. It's a total dream. And I started going to Greece a lot last August because my mom lives there, and I had never been able to afford going to visit her. And then finally this year I was like, okay, I have to start going. Like, this is insane. Like my mom lives, I need to start going to Greece. Like this is crazy. So I went there in August, and then I went in December, and I met Andreas in December. And then I've been back like 3 times since. So I've been there like 5 times since August in less than a year. And so I was like, well, I've spent more time there.
It's cheaper to get married.
Just cheaper to fucking move there.
Yeah. You'll cut down on the air travel. You're not going to be traveling.
Yeah, no, the rent is insanely cheap there. Like you can get like a fucking palace for $1,500. Like it's insane. Dude, it's anyone who lives in LA. If you look at the rents in Greece, you're just like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? Like you can buy a house, like a dope house for like $300,000.
What?
Yeah, like a villa.
Wow.
Yeah.
With help, with like servants.
It's like wild. So yeah, I'm just gonna.
That's exciting.
Take the leap.
Yeah, man. If anybody was going to do it, I would expect that you would do it.
Well, I mean, I don't really have anything to lose, because I can work from there. So it's like
that's great. Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah.
And everything is, like everything in itself, like life is temporary. Mm-hmm. So you're going there for 6 months. And if you don't like it, you're like, okay, I'll try this other thing. And like, you guys do it together, and that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, and my sister lives in Italy too, so I'll be close
That's
to my
great.
mom and my
Dude,
sister,
she
which
lives
is
in Rome, right?
she lives 2 hours north of Rome in southern Tuscany.
And you can
which
get-
is so fucking dope.
My
yeah.
heart
and then
just
like the
exploded.
travel there, you can get there like for like $70.
Oh yeah, it's
Like,
like
it's
an
just-
hour and a half flight. It's like you just go for the weekend. It's like no big
Oh,
deal.
wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
it's fucking awesome.
That's
yeah.
really cool.
I'm so happy
Thank
for
you.
you. Ah,
Thank
that's so
you.
cool.
I know.
That's
It is.
amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, so when I started going there in August, and then before my next trip in December, I do like all the mantras in class and stuff.
Yeah.
And I started saying like, I'm ready to receive a magical love affair. Like I'm ready to receive like a Greek lover, a Greek man. I'm ready to receive my Greek man. And I started like saying these all, and you can like watch the recordings and like see it happen in real time. And so I started those mantras in the end of November, and then I met him December 28th. So it was like 6 weeks
Wow.
of mantras, and then I fucking met him.
You should make like a little montage of
Yeah,
those
I
if you
know.
haven't already.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about it.
That's
So,
amazing.
yeah, it's cool.
Dude, we're magic.
Yeah, we are.
We are magic.
Mhm. Everyone is.
Everyone is.
Mhm. Well, everyone has access to it. It's just I don't think everyone realizes how magic they are.
I don't think
you
I
know?
believe it. It's been
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, you have to believe it, and you have to practice it.
And you have to practice it for sure.
Every day since we were at Abraham Hicks and you uppercutted Nikki in the face. And
Oh
you
shit!
punched
I
Nikki in the
forgot
face.
about that.
Funniest
Oh yeah, we saw each other
Dude,
there.
you clocked me in my face.
I remember you came back and you
Sorry
were
about
like, I saw
that.
No, it was so funny. She was cracking up. She's like, that
I
was so
right.
funny.
I go, what did I do to manifest that?
Jesus,
I came running over to Stacia, and Stacia's like, oh my God. And then somehow you're just like,
Sorry.
And I
Sorry.
was like, oh my, no.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh, it was the funniest thing in the world.
That was cool. That
It
Abraham
was.
Hicks thing. Have you
Oh,
been
yeah.
to one
Yeah.
since?
No.
Yeah, I listen to her every single day. I mean, I
You do?
actually attribute Abraham like obsessive Abraham Hicks
Mhm.
listening to a lot of any of my.
It's all very
Accomplishments.
positive. Whether
Mhm.
like you look at it from one way or the other, where you're like, oh, this person's talking through another person.
Yeah,
But whatever it is, it's all positive stuff. There's
Yeah,
never
I
anything
mean,
in there that you're like,
it's hard for some people to get behind.
Sure.
Like she's channeling a non-physical entity
Yeah.
named
Yeah,
Abraham.
yeah.
It's like, oh, that's hard
Yeah.
for a lot of people to like get on board with. But it doesn't really matter if it's an alien talking or whatever. The message is so good if
message-
you could
yeah.
just get over that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that can be hard for some people. But that's why you just have to listen to it over and over. You just have to be open to brainwashing yourself with it, like fully brainwashing
open to
yourself.
positivity brainwashing
Yes.
is fine.
Yes.
Well, you're
Yeah.
brainwashed anyway, so you might as well
Yeah.
Might as
do
well
it
put
for
the
something
stuff
good.
in.
You
Plus,
know?
it's a wash. It's fine. You're washing your
Mhm.
brain.
Yeah.
Like I mean, what's wrong with that? You do
Nothing?
it to your car, once in a while.
I don't.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't. I was gonna try to think if I shower more or
Well,
wash my car more, and I don't
I
know.
hope you shower
that's a
more.
question I don't.
Sometimes I'll walk by the
that's
car wash.
Scary.
The
Because your car is
Walk
disgusting.
through the car wash.
car is gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
just on the outside.
yeah, the inside it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Well, you know what they
Sparkling.
say, that your inside of your car is a reflection of what your pussy looks like. Have you ever heard that?
Mine is dusty.
No.
My
Yours
pussy's
dusty?
very dusty, and I haven't vacuumed it in a while.
I think I had some guy friend say that to me like a long time ago. Like, I can tell what a girl's pussy's gonna be like depending on what her car's like. And I'm like, that's so maybe they don't say that. Maybe that one person said that, but
What
it
would-
always stuck with me because I would look
Yeah.
at my car and be like, oh fuck.
It's got a lot of stuff
Clean this
going
shit
on.
out.
Yeah.
A lot of layers.
I got to shave.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know what the inside of my car smells like crayons.
Most women don't know what
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
So that's my pussy smells like
I
crayons.
don't think that's a fair
apparently.
assumption either, because I mean, my car is my car. I don't do the same for myself. I don't let myself get all dusty and just like spit on myself. I spit in the car. I don't
You
spit
spit in the car? I
sometimes.
don't think I've ever seen you spit in the car.
I don't do it when people are around. When I have company.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Thanks for saving me from
Yeah.
from that.
But it's unfair. It's unfair assumption is what I'm saying. I agree. Yes. I feel like
Yes,
I'm on the
and.
witness stand again.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes, I agree.
You look like you're on the witness
I do.
stand.
Mark informed us yesterday this couch is from like 1890.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the couch that Sandra's sitting on,
Yeah.
if you're not watching, is it's just like this old. It looks like a cigar, like an old cigar that you would
Yeah.
smoke
Wow.
from Cuba.
They don't
Mhm.
make things the way
No.
they
No,
used
man.
to. I
No,
mean,
this is
like
trippy.
imagine an IKEA couch lasting for fucking 500 years. 500 years, by the way, that's the math I just did.
Mhm.
1899.
It would probably
500
You're
years.
good. You're
burn
good.
for 500
I
years
bought it,
with all the shit
actually.
it's made from.
That's That's so funny. But yeah, that thing's solid, I'm sure. Solid as a rock.
Wow. Where did you get that? Could you write it on the... Could you type?
He might take him 45 minutes to get it written down, but yeah, by the time we're done with the podcast, it'll be up. Conan's producer. Oh, he's name dropping. Okay, cool.
Nice. So the guy from Arnold Schwarzenegger from Conan the Barbarian's producer. If Mark's not gonna put exactly what he meant, I'm just gonna paraphrase and make it my own.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that's cool. I'm just so excited, and I worked out with you for the first. I am so embarrassed to say this. I have lost, first of all, I am so, people are like, Nikki, your legs are so skinny. What do you do? I'm like, it's atrophy.
Oh, God.
I have not worked out like hardcore in like a couple years. I'm still
That's such an LA thing. Like only in LA when you're like getting older and sicker, people are like, you look amazing. You're like, I'm dying.
Dude, my thigh gap is on point. But above the thigh gap, I need to like really tighten it up.
Oh, come to class, baby.
I did when I came to class and I vomited my brains out.
Thank you.
Yes. Look how proud she is when I told her that. I put it in the chat and you didn't get till to the end. And then she was like, Nikki, you vomited?
It's like a high compliment. You know? It's like, thank you so much, you know?
What is that? What is that? Why do people do that?
Why do you vomit?
Yeah, like after a hard workout.
Had you eaten?
I had some hummus and carrots.
Right before?
I guess so, yeah.
That'll do it, you know? You haven't worked that hard in a while.
Yeah. It was like over, like, it was in, there were like a whole bunch of sets of exercises went by before I was done vomiting, and then I finally came back for the.
Well, that was convenient, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
She's like, oh, sorry, I didn't do the whole thing.
I did come back for the minute. What do you call it?
Thanks.
No, the bicycle crunches. Yeah, sorry, 90-second bicycle crunches. For me, it was a minute, but yeah.
Good. We'll come back. I love it.
I am. I'm coming back. I'm on board now.
When I was in high school, we would like football, and I played for a little bit. And anybody who vomited, like the coaches were like, "Oh man, that's good job," and like they would literally say "good job," and then be like, "All right, you can go to the locker room now." And like, so they would reward them as well. Like it was like a not be like, "Oh, are you hydrated? or are you taking care of yourself?" They were just like, "Oh my God, great work! Go inside and take a rest." So one time I puked on purpose because I was done. I'm like, "Oh, I puked."
Oh my God, you just wanted to be done with working out?
I went up to the locker room and no one was around, and I made myself puke. And then I came back and I'm like, well, no one was here. I'm like, all right, I'll tell him anyways. And he's like, oh, you vomited? All right, man, go take it. Like, I guess I sold it.
You could have just said it. You didn't have to.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I didn't have to actually puke up.
Yeah.
And I really was feeling like crappy, so it was just water. So it was a bad move.
You puked for a good job.
Yeah.
You puked for like encouragement.
Good job. Good boy.
Nice work. I'm like, okay, that's.
What do you get if you shit your pants while you're working out?
Probably ridiculed.
Okay.
And like people would, and he would be like, oh my God, maybe he's sick. And they're like, no, he's just shit himself.
Someone did say in my class the other day they almost shit their pants. And I was like, that's a first.
On stage?
No, in my class.
Oh, in your class.
They shit their
I can
pants?
see that.
She's like, I almost shit my pants. And I was like, well, next time, let's go all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's just, you get like a special merit badge for that.
Yeah.
Free
shot for life.
Mark wrote, imagine puking every time you get off stage. Oh, every time if you had a good set. Yeah. Would it be worth it to puke after a good set? I think kind of, yeah.
I think a lot of people would do anything for a clap or a laugh.
Yeah.
I don't think puking is beyond the realm of...
No, I'd rather do that than me beat myself up emotionally for a bad set afterwards.
Puking
feels a lot
more. Puking's a lot easier than suicide.
Yeah. That's true. I guess that is true.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah. You don't give away all your stuff before you puke. I'm thinking of ending my non-puke. Here's a bunch of my stuff. I got to vomit. What?
What other bodily fluids can we talk about ejecting from ourselves?
I
don't know. Snot.
I don't bloody know.
To go there. I don't. Oh, you got the blood. Yeah,
I got it
you
in
get
there,
your period. You get out of
my period.
Well, if you get your period, I don't get mine anymore. But yeah, you get your period. You get out of gym. No, I stopped in the pandemic.
Oh, good for you.
I know.
What is that
I didn't
like?
Turn into a man yet.
And how is that going?
So far, so good. I thought it was getting worse though, because the migraines. Thinking like, but honestly, like I haven't gained any weight. I kind of look the same,
You
right?
look great. Yeah, you don't age. It's insane.
Oh, thank you. We're going to definitely put that in the teaser.
Over and over again. Just like over.
That's the only thing we're going to put.
You don't age. You don't age. Yeah.
But I literally thought that, and we did an episode with my friend Karen Foreman, another comedian, and she read a book. I forget the name of it, but it's about menopause. And
fun book.
It's I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Sexy.
Fun reading. Thriller.
But we don't talk about it that much. And my mom put my menopause off so much that she started taking double the amount of estrogen because she didn't want to get menopause.
But that can give you cancer.
It did give her cancer. Oh. So that is what happens. And so in my mind, I'm thinking it's so bad that my mom gave her cancer. I'm thinking like the second my period stops, I'm just going to like turn into George Washington.
No, because you probably take care of yourself so much better than she did. Like, we all take care of ourselves so much better than our parents did.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Just all the fucking green juices and the thisers and the that's,
Yeah.
Like, I think my parents really didn't and don't take care of themselves physically the way that I do, or we all. You know what I mean?
They weren't. They weren't. That information wasn't there for them so much.
Exactly. So I think you're fine. I mean, I've been getting my period. Well, Jesus Christ! Can I get through one podcast without talking about my period? Jesus, what a nightmare!
It's a period piece. We're fine. It's okay.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Yeah. I got my period at 10, so I've been bleeding for 30 years. It's longer than I've done
10 years old?
Life. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 40. It's like, how much long,
Were you, how much blood can you, is in there?
I don't know. Not much anymore. Okay.
Were you happy when you got it? Like, were you stoked?
Was I happy? No, I was 10. I was like in Mexico City doing like an exchange program, living with a Mexican family, and I got my period. And the girls were like so mean to me already, and then I got my period. It was a nightmare. It was like a nightmare. Yeah. And then I do remember at 10, like when I got my period, I remember like starting to notice the way men looked at me differently. Like I could notice
like a pheromone change or something?
Like that men would look at me in a way I'd never been looked at before. And I was fucking 10. You know what I mean? Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, those guys are all just fucking pedophile creeps. But like, also nature was like, well, she's ready. So it's like,
baby time.
It's weird.
So that's an interesting place to be.
I mean, we were all drinking that like fucked up milk when we were kids. You know what I mean? With all the hormones in it.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? It's like, so I think a lot of
so
girls.
that brings on your period quicker.
I think a lot of girls in our age kind of bled early.
Mexican milk? Is that what you're saying? Like
American milk.
American milk. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they do their milk in Mexico, but
they probably don't put anything in it, and it's probably way better for
leche
you.
De leche.
Actually,
Leche de leche, milk and milk.
Yeah.
Leche de leche.
My mom used to make me drink. I'm 55, so my mom.
Are you fucking really?
Yeah. So my mom back in those days.
Bananas.
Again, putting in the teaser. Thank you.
No, but that is bananas.
Thank you. I love you.
It is a strict banana diet.
It is a strict banana. It's all bananas. That's all I eat is bananas. Yeah.
You don't have any wrinkles.
I do.
No, but you don't, though.
You know, like you
have better skin than anyone I know. I mean, yeah, you're an esthetician, but still, like, you have better skin than anyone I know. I would honestly guess, if I'm not trying to blow smoke. Yeah. Honest.
The pause.
The music, I know. The
39.
39, really? That's pretty
40,
good. Yeah,
my age,
40. That's still that's 15 years younger than.
Yeah, I would guess 40.
What I
would guess 40.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
39 is a little like, okay.
I like it because it's got the 3 in front of it instead.
That's why I put it there. Yeah. But if I'm being honest, 39. My age, 40.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. Well, you look fantastic too.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's your own work. So
you are my
thank you.
You are my muse.
It's a testament to clean drugs.
Clean drugs, yes.
Clean living.
Oh, but what I was saying was my mom used to feed me raw milk because that was in the 70s, the thing. It's so disgusting. It's like, it was like big clumps of colostrum in your milk. And I was the last person in school pretty much to get my period. So I just would like pray for my period. I just wanted it so bad. I wanted to be a woman.
It was cool to have your period. And like, you got to see like who was wearing the bra first. That was like a big thing. Oh, like so-and-so is wearing a bra now.
Oh, yeah. That was never me.
Yeah.
The Judy Blume books, did you read those?
Are You There, God? It's me, Margaret.
Yeah. Wifey. I stole Wifey from a, it's an adult one. And we stole it from like a store and we were like up and reading the sexy parts in the.
I don't know what Wifey is.
Wifey is a Judy Blume book that's like about I forget what it's about.
Fucking.
About what?
Fucking.
It probably about fucking. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, yeah. So we were trying to. That was our Playboy. That was just looking for sexy reading.
Periods.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Speaking of talking about things, so I have brought you here today to what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna do it so we can actually have like a coherent clip. Today we're gonna talk about dermaplaning. So dermaplaning, what is it? It's using like a razor, and you're
gonna shave my face.
Basically, I'm gonna shave your face. Yes, I'm picturing like Bluto and Popeye, like with like the
that reference is a little
I'm sorry
dated. I gotta say that now you look 55. Okay.
I was just watching Tom and Jerry.
Doesn't everybody know who Popeye is?
Well, I know what you're saying, like the little like stubble hairs that they look like they pop out, but
I just feel
think
like he
people
always
know.
had like he was getting a shave all the time, or because he had that big chin.
Dude, there was a girl in my class the other day who didn't know who Nirvana was.
Oh my god!
And she's like 30. You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's crazy.
It's a wrap on us soon.
And scene.
Yeah. Nirvana, dude. Like,
yeah, like.
I mean,
those shirts are for sale in Target.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, they just are really into like being happy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's like a dead person floating in a pool.
They're like Nirvana. That means happiness. With a happy, they don't.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you showing me? Mark is showing me some calendars. Oh, he just, I think he did it by accident. I think he fell asleep while we were talking about our periods and like put his elbow on it. So it's a method of exfoliation. It's not dermablading, which dermablading is, it's like a tattoo. It's semi-permanent that would be for your eyebrows, or they do it for lots of different things.
I thought dermablading was like somebody like rollerblading naked. I don't know why, just skin. Yeah, just I'm dermablading.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's go for a nice derma blade.
That sounds painful. You still have to wear your pads and everything.
It's a good way to exfoliate your ass if you fall.
Ugh.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take off dead skin, peach fuzz. A lot of times people will ask, are you going to get stubble?
Grow a beard.
Yeah. And no, absolutely not. And the reason why is because as women on our faces, we get the peach fuzz, and what that's called is vellus hairs.
I've had those since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
I think.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
And
you don't.
I don't have a lot of hair anywhere on my body. You know, like I stopped shaving my legs like a few years ago. It's like, and once you get older, it kind of stops growing in places, you know?
I shave my arms more than I shave my legs.
How bad do your arms get?
I used to, when I was in 5th grade, I remember one time I had one hair, and it was blonde. So it was like no big deal, but I had one hair grow like this long. It was like that long. It was just one. And I just was like, this is fucking wild. But then I figured it's like you see your arms more than your legs anyway.
Yeah,
so
right,
why don't we
True.
shave those? Because people are like, why you shave your arms? I'm like, well, it makes more sense than shaving your legs.
It does actually. Like
People see your arms every day.
Way
People see your
more.
legs less, you know? So yeah, I'm a proud arm shaver.
Yeah.
They
should mind their fucking business is what they should do.
That's the takeaway from that, I think. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, thank you, Sandra.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Fucking.
And by the way, I did it myself today before we came.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah. So that's why I'm probably a little bit pink, also because I'm excited that you're here. But what was I going to say? Oh, I'm taking away one of Sandra's pleasures in life of tweezing out this 1 or 4 white hairs that grow out of my face, and then we stick them to the mirror.
Yeah.
Close. Oh wow, that is.
I like
very
the sticking to the mirror that's her.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's her move, and I dig it because it's like
You're
also
proud.
proof. You're
Yeah.
like,
It's like a medal.
yeah.
You see like the root stuck to the mirror.
But that
Oh,
is
yeah.
cute. You're grooming each other. That's what
Yeah.
monkeys
Yeah.
do in the
Yeah.
wild.
Until you
Yeah,
found out that he did his mom. He used to do that to his mom as well.
Okay, now this is less
it's
cute
it's
and more.
and more just hereditary.
Concerning.
Yeah.
It's more. It's yeah. I'm bred to do this, and I don't feel obligated.
Italian, so your mom's obviously going to have some extra.
Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
used to a
Some
lot of
stray
hair.
hairs.
Yeah. She'll be on the couch sometimes, like, and she'll just like.
So yeah, so I did do my face. And as I'm working on you, I'm going to sort of give tips. I didn't bring the profesh one because that's like the Barber of Seville. Like, again, that's a Popeye reference. Fuck.
I remember that one.
2 Popeye references
You're not going to get that anywhere else.
This is
But
not
also, we
planned.
can't talk about Popeye because we don't have we can't. They're not paying us.
That's right. They're not sponsoring.
So
us.
let's-
Popeye.
They're all dead. Everyone who did that show. I mean,
Somebody has to
Lawyers
own it.
never die.
That's true. I know. Contracts never die.
Yeah,
I
there
think
you go.
that's the takeaway. Let's see. The benefit is that and then one of the big benefits of doing it is that you
don't have to shave every day.
you don't have to shave every day. Yeah, exactly. But you're removing the barrier between your skin and the hair and and the product on your skin. So there are things like microderm that would also kind of do that, and I've given you microderm, and it does feel like you do pull it away. But I guess the shaving,
You're taking a layer of skin off.
Yeah, you are, but it's
one of my favorite things to do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know.
and this is more going to be just the hairs. But
so you were like, who has the hairiest face that I can? You're like, I know, Stasia. And I'll just, I'm
Beep,
so
boop, boop, beep.
excited for to be here. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's all right. I am Italian Irish too. So,
yeah,
Mhm.
I'm hairy.
That's going to be hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That region of potatoes and pizza. That's like those regions.
I hate potato pizza. When people do potatoes on pizza, it's disgusting.
That doesn't. I'm just a glutton. I
put
love.
Sorry.
What about French
so
fries?
excited about potatoes. Jesus.
Oh, just potatoes alone. Yeah, I know, because you don't eat carbs.
I was like, yes, I do. I
do?
eat a lot of carbs,
Oh,
and I
okay.
love fucking potatoes, dude.
What kind of potatoes are your thing?
All potatoes.
What's your
Yeah,
jam?
potatoes.
Totally put potatoes on pizza.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not too like starchy.
Nope, not at all.
I could see French fries for sure. That's like a
Okay.
crispy
If they're
ones.
crispy.
That
Yeah.
could be good.
Crispy ones.
Or even if they're soggy. I'm a
Mashed
fan of French fries.
potatoes. I mean,
No, it's too
Oh.
mushy.
Oh,
Well, I'll try it for you, just for you. And
You don't have to.
okay.
Put some sweet
Next
potatoes on there.
episode, yeah.
Au gratin pizza.
A gratin
I mean-
pizza. Oh, that sounds so gross.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. You guys need to like go have a dinner without me because I'll be at home eating out of pizza or not eating pizza. I'm sorry, eating
No, we
cereal
can-
out of a bag. Low carb pizza,
Pizza out of a
cereal.
bag.
Yeah, pizza out of a bag. I think because we were talking earlier about how I was a fat kid and
Mhm.
Sandra was a fat kid. Were you a fat kid?
no.
I used to eat sugar out of the bag. Like I was really bad. I had like really bad eating disorders. Like it was compulsive eating.
Yeah.
Where I would find myself in the refrigerator just eating, and then I'd wake up and be like, oh my god, I'm just
Oh,
standing
wow.
here eating. Yeah,
I've done that.
it was a way of coping, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I would eat all of the anything that was left home. I would just eat, and yeah, that was
That
my
was more
thing.
like my 20s.
You saved that for your 20s.
Yeah, you didn't stunt yourself early. That's what I did.
What's that? Oh,
If I had like, I might be like an inch taller than I am right now.
If you hadn't
if I
eaten too much
hadn't just
sugar?
like just overloaded as a kid.
or started smoking at 12.
I probably started smoking the same.
Are
Probably
you a
like
smoker?
I do. I smoke. Yeah,
Oh, good for you.
yeah.
How European of you.
I know. I
I'm
know.
not happy about it.
Okay.
I'm not happy
so-
about stuff,
stop.
but yeah,
What
Yeah.
about Nicorette? Get on that Nicorette,
Yeah,
boy.
man.
I might do the Nicorette.
You want
Yeah.
a piece? You'll get so fucked up right now. You're gonna be
No,
so
I'm
into it.
I'm pretty good at the
skincare.
moment, but yeah.
Well, maybe take one with you and
Okay,
you can
I'll
try
try.
it.
Take a couple. Fuck it.
There you
Okay,
go.
On
cool.
the wild side.
Stacia
I will.
doesn't go anywhere without it.
No,
ever.
it's problematic.
Yeah.
It's like so problematic that now it's like a part of the brand. you
But
know?
chewing gum is good for you, though. It's good for your brain, your mouth. It also
it keeps
releases
your-
like
the saliva
So-
and minerals
nicotine
and
is
stuff.
good for you. It's a nootropic as long as you're not smoking.
Ah,
it.
okay.
So that's
She-
what I just
she's got
tell
the
myself,
knowledge
yeah.
about it,
It's
yeah.
good for you. Yeah. But I mean, even Andrew Huberman says.
Yes.
So.
And I believe everything he says.
I
I'm
didn't-
sure he wouldn't say, yeah,
At the
same
yeah.
time.
20 pieces a day.
I never knew the sun existed until I started listening to Andrew Huberman. I was like,
Huberman.
oh my, what is that thing? And
My
then,
mom quoted him at Father's Day the other day. She goes, "Oh, I saw this guy on Fox News that said that you can." I was like, "Wait a minute, hold on a second. You have to look at the sun like at a certain time, and you have to drink salt water." I'm like, "Please don't let it be Andrew Huberman." And I think it was.
Yeah, probably.
So
Yeah.
he's infiltrated the
10
Fox
minutes
News
of
too.
sunlight upon
yeah,
waking
I don't
Yeah.
wear my sunglasses for like the first hour when I wake up.
Mhm.
and to
it
get
makes
as
a
much
big
whatever.
fucking difference.
I wear my sunglasses in the house for the first 2 hours.
the exact opposite.
Yeah. All right. So just really fast before we start working, because once I start working on Stacia, I do have a razor in my hand, and I don't want to
That's-
start like
Oh.
giving the sort of the warning. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
you always want to go, and I'll repeat it, 45-degree angle. You want to go, especially when you're first starting, you want to start in the direction of the hair. You want to, let's see, you don't want to do this if you have really bad acne because it's going to like open stuff up, but it's good for rosacea because it takes off a layer very gently. And let's see, men don't shave prior to doing this. Thank you for making that bigger for my 55-year-old eyes, my pop eyes.
You know, are men really doing it?
Are you kidding me? Men do everything
do
now.
they?
Oh yeah, men do everything
Good for
now.
them.
Yeah.
Do you do all this stuff that she does?
No, I don't.
Do you give him the facial massages?
Once in a while.
Yeah, I do moisturize my face now. I've never done that before, but I don't wash my face ever.
Yeah, we talked about that
kind of stuff.
The oil cleansing is kind of cool. Well, you should go watch that
I did
episode.
that the other night, actually. I rubbed it down with olive oil.
Oh yeah, and there was olive oil in there. Yeah, there was olive oil in the little thing I made. And then that's pretty much it. Don't give yourself necessarily, unless you're really confident about how strong your skin is, you wouldn't want to give yourself a peel afterwards. So we're gonna set up. I'm gonna have Stasia wash off all of the makeup on her face because we want it to be dry and not we don't want it to be greasy because I really want to be able to get those hairs off. So we'll stop and do that. I'm gonna put you in a place where I can work on you, and while you're sitting up, and we're gonna shave your face. Up. Yeah, man. I don't know if I could do it with you laying down. So
the angle might not be. I got you.
I'm used to sort of like So all right, so we'll be right back, and it's not going to take any time in podcast land, but it will take us a couple minutes to get set up. So
great. Brilliant.
Okay, see ya. Okay, so I'm gonna show this is what I'm using here. This is like an at-home one, which I will be sending you home with a little to-go gift.
So I can keep shaving on my travels.
Exactly. I mean, you're going to Greece.
Yeah.
I assume you're gonna get extra hair. So I snapped on the little this little razor, right? And this one has a guard on it. So in case you want. Oh, back here. Okay, so yeah, there's a guard on it so that there's, there's less chance of anything happening, and especially since you're not a pro, you know what I mean. I meant more for you than for me, but and so now I'm gonna work with the hair going. Oh, I need my other glasses. I'm gonna work with my hair.
How many espressos would you necessarily have before doing this? As the person doing the shaving?
20. Oh my God, this glasses just made such a difference. Okay, cool.
Now I can actually see.
They tie the room together, really.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go down. And I'm going to go with the hairs. Does that feel okay? And it's a feathering motion, right? I don't want to get too close to your hair, but do you mind if I like get some of your sideburns itch?
Knock yourself out.
All right.
Sideburns itch, Jesus.
Well, hair grows down here.
That was a sideburn.
Yeah, that was a fucking sideburn.
So yeah, I'm just feathering down. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that on camera, Mark, at all?
Yeah.
It's probably hard to see.
Gross.
Yeah, it's hair though. It's for sure hair. Let me just bring some.
How embarrassing.
No.
Been walking around with that on my face. No one told me.
I should have brought a bowl in here. Here, hold that for me.
That's like the ozone layer for your face.
Just put the hair on the chair.
Yeah, there you
go.
Oh
yeah.
Mark did say how to do that.
So
he said she put the hair on the chair.
That's
so
right.
Could be anybody.
So notice that I'm holding the skin taut. And I am definitely I'm getting so much good stuff. I just got so
you got a good chunk.
Such a boner. Yeah.
Maybe if you
it's not even chunks. It's just like, here, check it out.
Yeah.
This is all like around your hairline.
It's Nikki, the same feeling as bombing on stage when you drive home, just like, fuck.
I was going to say, your arm might be blocking the camera on that
side. Is my arm blocking the cam? Oh.
Blocking you.
He's good? Okay. So go down with the hair.
Am I your hairiest client?
No.
Yes, that was. Did you hear the pause?
I think she was really thinking about. Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Actually, I want.
Well, that's good when you have a razor to my neck.
Yes. Exactly. Ways of making me talk. So you want to hold it slightly taut. So we're just gonna go down. That's probably the hairiest area. Would be like here, like.
You get my pussy while you're at it.
I wonder if evolutionary there's like an area or like around your jaw where like it keeps that like that's where I get most of my hair that grows out of my face.
Right. Well, it's a hormonal.
Oh,
thing,
okay.
Oh, so what does that mean? Well, great.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I'm just taking this as
you're like everything's.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Am I transitioning? I didn't even know.
Hold still. So now I'm not gonna go super close into her eyes because you probably don't really have hair there. And now we've gotten most of the hair How does it feel, by the way? Does it feel okay?
Feels great.
It's kind of nice, right?
Yeah.
It's relaxing. And it's a feathering. You don't want to dig in. You almost want it flat. You never want to put it so it's just like straight up and down. Okay, so I'm gonna have you like put your chin up for me a little bit, and then I'm gonna hang. Let's see, I will hold it.
Hang a left.
Yeah, hang a left, hang a Louis. I'm gonna just because women do get a lot of hairs in here. I'm sure men do as well. But
I can't wait to show this to my fiance. I'm sure it's really gonna turn him on.
Oh my god. How you feeling?
Oh, great.
Okay, good.
Like a hairy beast.
But they're all organic hairs.
Yeah.
They're not aftermarket hairs. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the top of your lip.
Mm-hmm.
The Sandro area. Oh, they're getting some good ones. I didn't even see those before. It's interesting.
Blondies.
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like almost like a? How does it feel? Yeah, like okay, it does. Like it's like an exfoliant kind of thing.
But it doesn't feel irritating, does it?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so now I'm gonna do some of your forehead. Forehead's getting a little greasy, so we better do it now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but so you can actually shape your own eyebrows. I definitely would recommend knowing what you're doing. But the eyebrows, if you shave them, are going to grow back more easily than if you accidentally tweeze.
Do that to me, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
I thought I liked it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it grew back like weird. Like it, I don't know.
I'm just getting in between.
Oh yeah, get in there. Yeah, get in there. You can do it. I don't care if you do it.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want to my face, quite frankly.
So I'm going from the opposite side, and then now I'm going to cross to the other side, and we'll start there. So are you able to, let's see, I need to stand on the other side of your chair. Okay, cool. Is that good still? Okay.
That's a no.
Yeah.
Let me, the mic's right here, so
okay.
I'm just bump into it.
And then I have this mic here. I'll just move closer to me, maybe. Like that. Tell me if that works, Mike, like that. I mean, Mark, the mic works. Yeah? Okay. All right. So let's start. Let's get the forehead now because she's getting a little sweaty. The lights are a little hot in here.
Yeah, the lights are hot.
I mean, it feels warm. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Like going through.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm wearing a sweater, so I'm definitely warm.
Why are you wearing a sweater?
Well, you know, I wanted to feel like it was a slumber party kind of thing. This is what I wear to slumber parties.
Sweaters to slumber parties?
Sometimes.
Well, that's like the kid that's wearing like his whole outfit into the pool.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. I just wore my shirt in the pool, and then when I sat down, I'd pull my shirt over my knees so you wouldn't see my breasts.
Oh, that's cute.
And then I would stand up, and my shirt would have breasts.
Aww.
Oh yeah, because it was like
stretched out.
Stretched out, yeah. Okay.
This is relaxing.
It's nice, right? It's fun for me too. I mean, I'm like kind of chilling out here. Remember that thingy?
I would feel like doing this or having this done to you, like having a facial massage. It's like you can actually also meditate while you're doing it because you're concentrating only on what's happening. Mm-hmm. Especially when somebody has a blade in their hand. Yeah. That's all you're thinking about is where they are.
I'm not thinking about making.
Wow, that's like a long hair. Wait, what's that?
Right. It's right.
Oh, I see. You're getting
right
like almost real hair.
Yeah.
Well, this is upsetting.
Now, normally you might want to have like a little bowl with some hot water or warm water just to swish it around in, but we're doing fine. It's a brand new razor, so it's fine. So
gotcha.
Now just tilt.
I thought you were gonna say you should have a bowl of ice cream next to you.
You should always have a bowl of ice cream next to you. Well, let's get back here. That's our whole favorite area. So we're going back behind your ear. You are the perfect candidate for this, and
why?
It's because it's blonde. I'm a hairy beast. No, it's just blonde and it's pretty, but it's also like it shows up the stuff that's coming off of the little layers.
Now, is there a like if you do this and you get all the hair off, is there a chance you'll be too fast? Like you'll cut too much air, like resistance off, and like if you're swimming, would you like just fly?
More ergonomically correct.
Yeah, like if you put glasses on, will they slide right off in your face?
Yes.
I worry about these things.
You should worry about that. Turn that way just a little bit for me, and then I'm going to hold this tight. Now, after this, if you felt like you wanted to, I'm not going to do that because I know that you've done some other treatments lately. You could actually go in the opposite direction as well if you felt like you wanted to do that. I don't think you need it based on what I'm seeing from your skin currently. And then I'm going to get your lip.
Anytime I go against,
I love having my nose held up like that. The camera.
Wait, don't. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. Thank you. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly, tiny bit against the grain. Okay. Still a little bit left here.
Get it?
Yeah.
Would you like a shave and haircut?
Yeah, shine my shoes.
That's crazy. All right, so
Jesus.
I know. Well, no, it's just those are pieces of like your hair that are just kind of
Of my
like down
sideburns?
here. Yeah, of your sideburns, exactly.
Rude.
Yeah, and they're just tiny little pieces. All right, so now just tip up for me a little bit, and I want to first I want to get this area. Actually,
What the fuck?
So check with your direction of your hair. You know, everybody's hair is slightly different, but for the most part, I think going down is the best way to start. I don't want to overdo this. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Those hairs feel a little bit more coarse. And then your chin.
You're probably going to get to it. I mean, obviously, but like, just out of curiosity, like, is there anything you don't want to put on your face after doing this?
Yes, that's a good question. You don't want to do, I would not recommend unless you are super, super confident in how strong your skin is. I wouldn't put any kind of an enzyme peel or a retinoid product on there unless you are prepared
to burn
your fucking face off. Yeah, exactly. So, and you'd always want to use some sort of a sunblock and I always prefer like a wide brim hat if you're going to go in the sun afterwards, after any treatment pretty much, but especially after something like this, because we are taking off the hair that was protecting and also the skin. So I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's good. Let me just see this here.
This is what like Victorian ladies would do to like bring their hairline back.
Yeah, or like in Hollywood, they probably did that too. So now I'm going to spray you. So the shaving part is over. It looks great. It looks like really glowy. You get to take that home.
This is wild.
Yeah, that's your hair. You can have it. I'm going to spray it. I'm putting on molecular mist. I'm sorry. It's just a really good hydrating spray. It's got D2O or heavy water.
And hit me up with some more of that.
You want some more?
Yeah, I'm dry, baby.
How's that?
I want more.
Well, I'm going to put some Araya on you. I'm going to put tons of stuff on you. Yeah. And this is the time to put the good stuff on you. This is the time to put good products on you because your skin it's been cleared away. The brush has been cleared away.
Yeah, you could start a fucking forest fire with this.
I love the way that stuff smells too. It just smells hydrating.
Oh, Araya.
You good something nice to yourself. Good something nice to yourself. It's like you're doing something nice for yourself. Good something nice to yourself once in a while.
I see that there's like a slight little area under your chin that I didn't get as well. Do you want me to go back and get it or?
Well, I don't want to have one tuft of fucking.
Okay. Yeah.
As soon as you get a good wind outside, you're going to feel it.
So make that. Yes, that's exactly what I need from you. I'm just getting nervous about getting close to your lip. It wouldn't hurt.
That's one of the first things I think when you're, transitioning from a boy into a man. Eventually I'll get there. But you learn when you shave to all the little areas in your face after watching my dad blow air into certain cheeks to get the hair to stick out. Like that underneath. Like like the frog thing. Yeah.
So this is Circuit Addict. This is a serum.
Yeah.
So this works like a firming serum. I know.
God, yes. Put it all over.
And it works as like a booster for the Araya. Araya has 27 different ingredients in it. Now I'm seeing one little hair under your nose and then we'll be done. Do that face again, the shavy face. It's like the Hitler mustachey part.
If Hitler would have just got rid of that mustache, I feel like people would have made fun of him for it.
We might not have had, history wouldn't have gone the way it did.
Artists.
And then I'll just put like a tiny little bit. This is shea butter.
Fucking rub that shit all over
This
me.
is shea butter and some blue tansy, which is very soothing. So it's a little heavy. So
no, not heavy enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the easiest way for me to do it. Is how I would do it if you were like on the table.
Oh God.
No.
Mommy. Oh my God.
So voila. I think you're good. Yeah, you look fantastic. How do you feel?
Lighter.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. That was so fun.
It does fit. Can I touch?
Yeah,
like
sure. Touch it.
Oh, wow.
You notice the difference, like right off the
I didn't realize how hairy I was. Good, like had like inches of hair to get through before. I didn't know. I've never felt my skin before. Wow.
So I'm gonna give you the package of them. There's like 4 or 5 of them left in there. I kept one for myself, and then
I'll just be like, "Don't mind me, baby. Those are my face razors."
Yeah.
Ha.
But they're cute and feminine. So,
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So that's it. So that is dermaplaning. Where am I? Can I talk into any of the cameras, Mike? Mark, whatever your name is.
This one, and get behind the mic.
This one here.
Yeah, go back to your microphone.
Like
Boom.
over here. Okay, cool.
Beauty.
Okay, great. And you can see my face?
Yes.
Okay. So here's your gift,
Oh,
your lovely
thank
party gift, since it's
you.
in the camera. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Mwah. So off she goes to Greece. I'm going to try not to
I'm
cry.
gonna get there so much faster now.
She's going to fly through the air. And yeah, so tune in next time. And don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. Make me look like a baller. Do it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Cheers. Hello.